Hey guys, how are you doing? It's Crypto Insight UK here, bringing you back another XRP Ripple update. We're just going to get into this quickly. Going to try and keep this video short. As the title says, there is a way Ripple and the SEC can both win this case. So let's get into what John Deaton is talking about. If you want to follow him on Twitter, he's an attorney covering the case. I have spoken to him on my YouTube channel if you want to go and check that out. That was a really good interview that I did with him. But it's at John E. Deaton1. And yeah, let's get into it. Now that we've arrived at summary judgment time, I could see a lot of comments on how Ripple cannot lose at all. This isn't true. It's possible that both sides win, technically and legally speaking, that is. Ripple and the SEC agree to a laundry list of agreed upon, stipulated, indisputable facts. Those stipulated facts can remove the case from being decided by a jury. If the parties can't agree, the judge decides what actually happened. The judge decides the facts. For example, if the parties in a car accident don't agree the colour of the traffic light, what colour the traffic light was, the jury decides. But if both parties agree the light was red, there's no need for a jury to decide that fact. Hence, Ripple and the SEC could agree to the relevant facts. If that happens, then the judge applies the law to those set of facts and gives her ruling. Here's a hypothetical example. The SEC and Ripple agree that February 2013, Ripple sold an option for 1 billion XRP to investor B valued at 0.05 or 5 cent per XRP for $25 million. Judge Torres, applying Howey factors, could determine that on the day in 2013, investor B gave 25 million an investment into a common enterprise, which would be Ripple, with a reasonable expectation of profit, because Ripple explained all efforts it intended to drive adoption and the utility of XRP. If the above factual scenario was agreed to, the judge could find that the specific offering of XRP and investment contract with Ripple, the SEC wins. Ripple could still win because the judge applying those same factors decides ongoing sales of XRP by Ripple and not securities, and Ripple would win. The judge should find that the secondary market sales of XRP and independent of Ripple and not securities, XRP holders win. Here is a brief analysis I did a year ago of how this may relate to the lawsuit. So basically what John Deaton's saying is, if this the title of this case specifically gets changed from being all XRP sold is a security to a specific time frame, for example, or specific transactions that may look more or less like a security, I don't know, I'm not a legal official, then both teams could win. So if they say, okay, well, between 2013 and 2015, you were raising funds, you were using them, there was an expectation of profit, etc., etc., then the SEC would get the win in that period of time, saying, look, these transactions were securities, you had to pay your fine on them. The judge gives her decision, okay, yes, I agree. But then after that, Ripple say, okay, well, that's fine then. This is how a settlement also could work, or it could happen in court. Ripple say, okay, but everything after that isn't a security, so you have to basically drop the charges on those bits. And the SEC say, okay, agreed. SEC win, get a small fine. Ripple win. All XRP sales are now no longer securities. XRP holders win, we're no longer involved in the suit, etc., etc. So I just thought it was an amazing thing to bring to your guys' attention, especially with the more pressure the SEC are getting put under at the minute. Is there going to be something like that come into the market when the SEC are under too much pressure, or if it's looking really one-sided? Surely both sides may be looking at something like that. We don't know what's actually going on behind closed doors. We can only make our best assumptions, and I would assume if I was a company operating in the US and I was been under a lawsuit for a year and a bit and I just want to get my product out there, I'd take a small settlement if it means that the profit that I could make in that year would outweigh the loss that I would take in the settlement in terms of fees. If you're the SEC, you're under a lot of pressure. I would then say, okay, we're under a lot of pressure. We might be made to look like fools here. We may lose jurisdiction over the whole market. This is what we want to do, and this is the way that we like to regulate by enforcement. We want to keep this regulatory body going. Let's take this small win. It's not exactly what you wanted, but let's take that. It's still a payday, and let's go on to the next one. So both sides win in that case. Us as XRP holders win too. Probably gets XRP relisted back on exchanges. all the XRP that we've traded is net of security. We're sweet, everyone's sweet, everyone's a winner. The only things that could go against that, obviously, if the SEC are super stubborn, they don't want to settle, they just want to go to court, don't care, don't agree, whatever, it gets taken to a jury, they can't agree on anything. And another one maybe that Ripple might be like, no, this is too much, the SEC are really overreaching, we don't want to give them any sort of settlement, we don't want to even decide any facts with them because it's way too much for us, and we've taken it this far, we're going to take it all the way now. So that's what we could see. Obviously, we could see a settlement, and we could see fair notice, but I'm not sure when that comes. We also could see summary judgment, which John Deaton talks about another time, but we can get into that another day. And one extra little thing I just wanted to get into before we finish this video is that the Financial Services Committee, or GOP, raises concerns that the SEC's rulemaking on digital assets, basically, they're saying, or I can't say this name, Bill Huizenga is saying that Gary Gensler is trying to rewrite existing laws in order to expand his jurisdiction over the digital asset marketplace. Recent rush rulemaking will expand the SEC's authority, leaving Congress on the sidelines. See Patrick Henry and my response. It's basically, I don't mean to click on him. It's basically just saying he's expanding the term exchange. We know that Gary wants to go after the exchanges. So let's see what happens here. He's basically saying that the terminology of exchange, he's widening that terminology. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave you with this video now. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit that like and subscribe button. It helps me so much on this channel. Thank you to everybody who's been watching my videos recently. I really appreciate that, and I will see you in the next one. If you enjoyed it, share it with a friend, give it a retweet on Twitter. All that good stuff really helps me out, and it's free for you guys. I'll keep the content coming if you keep doing that for me. Peace up, A-Town down, as Usher would say. See you on the next one.